You've probably been told that you need to train 5 to 6 times a week, follow some soul-sucking meal plan just to get the results that you want. And let me guess, you've tried it and you've burnt yourself out. And now your gym membership is what? A fucking monthly donation? I'm here to tell you that's complete bullshit. So in the next 10 minutes, I'll give you the complete evidence-based fucking approach that I use with all of my clients to get them in shape in spite of their busy lifestyles without wrecking their fucking families or relationships. You're busy as fuck. Meetings, deadlines, possibly even fucking screaming kids. You probably think you need to live in the gym, eat clean 7 times a fucking week just to get in shape. That's bullshit. They are lying to you. That's influencer garbage for people with all the time in the world. That won't work for you because it won't adapt to your lifestyle. And all the fucking carbs are the devil nonsense. Like, come on, dude, give me a fucking break. This isn't gonna be some fad diet or unsustainable reality. This is the truth. You've got maybe like 3 hours a week to dedicate to this. And guess what? That's enough. I'm gonna show you in just 3 focused hours how you can build a lean, athletic body without fucking ruining your life, because that's not what fitness should be. I know you're not lazy. You're just trying to jam a fucking square peg into a round hole. These crazy high volume programs, they aren't working for you because you don't have the time to actually invest in a program like that. And I get it, the clean eating dogma that cuts out everything you enjoy. You can't even enjoy a fucking holiday with the family without stressing about the food. And then it's all go, 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 and then you crash and burn. And then where is the plan when you actually get to your goal? You lost weight, you gained it back, and that's not on you. The system was broken because it wasn't built for someone like you and mine. Someone who needs efficiency, who needs results without just dumping their whole fucking life into something. Okay, so 3 hours. 3 hours to get in shape. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna break it down into 3 pillars. Pillar number 1 is gonna be full body. 2 to 3 times per week. Now, the reason why we do full body is because muscles benefit from higher frequency training. When a muscle is not being stimulated, it's atrophy. Now, yes, atrophy is occurring very slowly, but it's still happening because there is no stimulus present. Now, if we want to be efficient with our workouts, we actually want to structure it so that we're hitting a muscle at least 2 times per week. And you can accomplish this effectively with full body. So for this, think compound movements, because you're gonna get the most bang for your buck. I'm talking squats, right? A hinge pattern, some kind of chest press, something that can target multiple muscle groups effectively. That's going to be the best way to get in shape and build muscle while saving time. Now, with any program, we're gonna select our exercises based on how stable they are, because a more stable exercise means that you can push harder on that exercise without tapping out. And I know with your long fucking day at work, it's already hard enough to push yourself. So let's make it stable. So let's say you only have 2 days a week to go to the gym. Then what we're gonna do is do 2 full body days during that week. On the first full body day, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start the day with an incline chest press. We can do 2 to 3 sets of this exercise, and this is gonna work all 3 regions of the pecs. Yes, the middle, the upper, and the lower, regardless of the variation you do, because all 3 regions contribute to this motion. Then we'll go into a shoulder press. What you'll do is you'll get the anterior and lateral heads of the delt, because you're doing this flexion and adduction of the humerus. And then we'll also get some tricep out of that as well. We can go into the hack squat to get our glutes, quads, and adductors a little bit. And then we can go into lat pull down, doing 3 sets of this exercise in a 5 to 10 rep range, like all exercises, taking it relatively close to failure. Now, what this is gonna do is, yes, it's going to work the back, the lats, right? Because it's pulling the arm down and closer to the body. And since we're also starting out, we're gonna get some biceps and rear delts out of this as well. Then what I throw in there is a seated leg curl to get your hamstrings. You can do, again, 2 to 3 sets of this in the 5 to 10 rep range. And then to wrap off your session, you can just do some sort of upper back row, meaning your arms just have to be flared out. Dumbbells, whatever the fuck, wide grip, whatever, all you're doing is this. You're retracting your scapula and pulling your shoulder back. So boom, there's your first full body day. And then for your second full body day, what I would do is space it out. So maybe have this one on Monday, and then you can have your second full body day on Friday, because that way you're just spacing out your sessions appropriately, which is also gonna maximize the amount of stimulus you can get. So for your second full body day, again, with each exercise, we'll probably do around 3 sets per exercise. But now we can start with an incline press. So again, it's gonna work the pecs, but also it's a little variation, and you're going to work the upper pecs a little bit more. And who doesn't want an upper shelf? Then you can do some kind of lateral raise to work the lateral head of the deltoid. You'll do a pull-up, because yes, we're working the back in the biceps, the lats in the biceps with this. And then again, we can do some sort of wide row, because really, to train the traps, there's only really one movement you're gonna be doing, and it's this, okay? So we might as well do a wide grip row, because we're gonna get a compound movement in, and compound movements are more efficient if we're on a busy, tight schedule. And then we can perform a hyperextension, because if you're a busy professional, you probably are sitting in your desk 99% of the day. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna help strengthen your glutes and your lower back, and it's gonna help you with your fucking back pain, because, well, who doesn't want that? So we'll probably wrap up with 3 sets of that, and you can toss in a leg press as well to get, again, quads, glutes, adductors, boom. Super simple, super efficient, but then you have a 2 times a week plan that's maximizing your output and maximizing your results with as little input as possible. However, if you can afford to, what I would suggest is doing a 3 times a week plan, because now we've added an extra day of stimulus. Now, the jump from workout days from 1 to 2 is huge. From 2 to 3, it's a little bit smaller. And then from 3 to 4, it's a little bit smaller. And then from 4 to 5, it's not even noticeable. So 3 is going to get you more benefit than 2. So if I was to structure a 3 days a week regimen for somebody like yourself, here's what I would do. I might start the session off with a overhead press, again, working the shoulder, working the tricep. Then I might go into some sort of lat pull down. Now with this movement again, what are we training? The fucking back. We're training the lats. Then going into a leg press because I'm working quads, glutes, adductors. I can then go into a leg curl, and then I can probably wrap up my session with any kind of flat chest press. It could be a machine. I suggest machines because they are more stable. And then for your next 2 workouts, just structure it so that you're hitting the muscles frequently. So each muscle is getting hit 2 times per week, and that's it. Now let's talk pillar 2, office-proof nutrition. You don't need to eat like a fucking monk. Focus on protein with every meal. Number 1, it's gonna keep you full. And number 2, it's gonna supply your muscles with the amino acids to build muscle. And who doesn't want that? Next, carbs are fuel, not the fucking enemy. So stop demonizing them. They're not only gonna help you get through the fucking workday because they're gonna give your brain the cognitive resources it needs to function, but they're also going to fuel your training. Because, well, what do muscle fibers run on, guys? Well, glucose. I mean, the type 2 muscle fibers, the ones that actually grow, run on fucking glucose. So let's eat. Let's eat some fucking carbohydrates, but let's be smart about it. Focusing on fruits, veggies, and then following up with the grains because the fruits are gonna fill us up most. And you know, I'm just gonna give you 3 fucking idiot-proof office meal ideas so that you can't fuck this up. If you fuck this up, I mean, a monkey wouldn't mess this up. First meal idea, chicken rice with some fucking veggies. Now you got your chicken, you got your carb. I would actually suggest some sort of potato because potatoes are gonna keep you fuller. And if you're trying to get leaner, well, who doesn't wanna be fucking fuller? And then you have a veggie. Now I would aim for 1 to 2 cups of veggies per each meal. The reason for this is because it keeps you full and it also ensures you're hitting your micronutrient goals. And we need to make sure we're doing that because otherwise you're gonna be fucking brain dead at work. Number 2, you can have a tuna salad sandwich on whole wheat bread, but make sure you're not going fucking hectic with the mayo. You guys say, oh yeah, tuna sandwich, high protein. Motherfucker, you put a 1.5 cups of mayo in there. It's not even protein anymore. You're having a fat sandwich. And then you can have maybe Greek yogurt with some berries. And then let's talk about your snack drawer in your office. Well, number 1, I would probably suggest just getting rid of it. But if you're gonna have anything in there, protein bars, Fairlife shakes, beef jerky, whatever in there to prevent you from going to the fucking vending machine and grabbing a bag of hot Cheetos. Stop doing that. You have work to do. So get in the mindset that you need to eat to fuel your work performance. If you eat a bag of hot Cheetos, what is that gonna do for you in the office? It's not gonna do shit. Now let's talk pillar number 3, right? Incidental activity, which is more significant than cardio time. Now, what I am referring to is a metabolic concept called NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is a complicated way of saying it's the amount of calories you burn just fidgeting, doing shit that you wouldn't usually do during the gym or just by existing. So we wanna increase this as much as possible. The way we can do that is 1, well, fidget more. And then 2, just intentionally moving more throughout the day. For example, right? My lazy ass parks my car a block away from work. Now I gotta walk a little. Oh, I gotta walk a little. Are you fucking serious right now? Come on. Use your feet. You have 2 fucking legs. Get on your fucking high horse and walk to goddamn work. You're fine. You're gonna be okay. How bad do you want to lose the weight? Now, what you can also consider if you work a desk job is getting some sort of fucking treadmill under your desk. Now, no, I don't mean an obnoxious fucking Nauta track. I mean some sort of walking pad that you could just slip under your desk and walk on while you're working. Now, yeah, it might be a little uncomfortable at the start, but you'll get used to it. And also, walking during work can increase your productivity. Who doesn't like that? And even taking 10-minute walks after meals can help a shit ton with digestion. It's not about killing yourself in the gym for countless hours on the fucking Stairmaster. It's about setting blocks for intentional activity in your day. And you know, I want to tell you about Johnny, one of my PT clients. He worked long hours pretty much every single day at a top level management position and traveled down to the city once a week to see his fiance. About 12 weeks following this exact framework, he lost 18 pounds, his blood pressure improved, his cholesterol improved, and most importantly, fitness became a consistent part of his life. Did he suddenly become a gym rat? No. Did he give up dinners with his fiance every week? No. Did he ban carbs? Fuck no, he didn't ban carbs. We were eating plenty of fucking carbs. He just implemented a simple, sustainable system. And it's not magic. I'm not here to pretend I'm smarter than I really am. It's just smart, evidence-based training nutrition that fits busy lifestyles. But like, enough talk, I wanna get you started today. So I'm gonna give you 3 easy wins that you can implement right now. First thing I want you to do right now after watching this video is I want you to block out 2 45-minute to 1-hour periods that you can actively go to the fucking gym and hit a workout. Treat these like your non-negotiable meetings. You wouldn't miss a fucking business meeting, would you? You wouldn't miss your doctor's appointment. So why the hell are you gonna miss a meeting with yourself to get in shape? Tonight, figure out what you're gonna eat a day in advance. So pack your lunch for tomorrow. Plan something, high protein, vegetables, carbs, etc. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it because you're watching this video right now because I bet you overcomplicated shit in the past and it didn't fucking work. So change something. And then 3, make a conscious effort to aim for at least 8,000 consistent steps every single day. You can do this. Take short breaks between work. Take a bathroom break. Get a standing desk. There are ways where you can work around your life and make fitness part of it without consuming it. Just do these 3 things. Do these 3 fucking things. That's all I ask, and you will see results over time. Now, if you're serious about building the physique that you want, losing the fat, building muscle without ruining your life or stressing about these little fucking variables, I've put together a free PDF called the Busy Professionals Blueprint. It has everything that you need to implement this system today so you can start seeing results. And here's what you're gonna get. So number 1, you're gonna get the exact 12-week workout template that I've shared with you in this video. And then 2, you'll get my office-friendly meal matrix where I will show you mix and match options, veggies, proteins, carbs, to build a meal that you can take with you to work. And then, number 3, because I'm feeling generous, is a little bonus for you. I'll just throw in a couple full body workouts that you can do when you're traveling at a hotel and has limited equipment. And something that I'm really excited to share with you guys is a special bonus for the first 100 people that opt in this week. I'll also include a private case study breakdown of exactly how I got Johnny to lose 18 pounds in 3 weeks. So if you want to take this to the next level and get your hands on the free blueprint and possibly the video as well, if you make it, just click the link below and then enter in your email. And it's the next logical step to actually getting the results you want. I don't see why you wouldn't do it. It's fucking free. You can also DM me the word plan, and then I'll send you some more info about one-on-one coaching if that's what you're interested in. If there's anything I want you to get from this, just stop wasting your time on bullshit that doesn't work. Just get the blueprint. Stop doing this fucking shit.